Out of all of the dragons, the Biolumin is the one I've gotten the most questions about. This guide should answer most of them, and get you playing this cute little cosmetic dragon even on PvP. The biggest question I get is how to get the Biolumin. Most people won't be able to spawn as it, and it isn't a DLC you can buy either. The Biolumin was the only Kickstarter exclusive dragon, and was purchased as a reward for specific tiers. But everyone can still play as this little cosmetic dragon simply by nesting in. Nesting is a key mechanic for Day of Dragons, and the way dragons improve their stats and their skins, so it's not hard to find people who are nesting, and many more will happily visit a community server to help players get it there. Your best bet is asking on the nesting invites and requests channel on Discord. Once you have your little bio, you will need to make sure you don't get it killed, or you will need to go back to looking for an egg. So nest in some friends so you have a healthy population of these little guys to fall back on. They only take about 50 minutes to grow to adult, so they're not a big time investment. The bio has a lot of unique features, such as having no way to deal direct damage, and being toxic to all but the acid spitter drake to eat. The first key feature you can do right out of the egg, and that's hover. Tap G to start hovering, then shift to go up and space to go down. It will take a bit to get used to controlling the bio in the air, but with some practice you will get it. A great trick to get around the map quickly is to hover and then go high. Hitting F, you may need to hit it a couple of times, you will level out and start gliding. You can hit G at any time to start hovering up again. With this trick you can get to flowers even when you spawn at the furthest point. Just go high until you can see the mountain peaks, and then aim to the right of them. With a couple of hover glides, you will reach the waterfall before you fully starve out, letting you reach the ledge with 2 flowers to feed from, with lots more flower locations within easy reach. Bios are even able to use their hover to take off from the water. Just press G and then G again and you'll enter hover above the water and able to take off. The next unique feature, as I've said, is their diet of flowers. Bio dragons won't be eating mushrooms or bugs, and don't even get them feasting on any meat. No, these peaceful little dragons are all about nectar. They can sniff out flowers and even hover to reach the top ones. Food is definitely something you are going to want to focus on, since their hunger goes up way faster than their thirst. Later on in the video, I will be showing you where you can find flowers around the map, but these locations will likely change and expand as the map grows. Much like the acid spitter, the bio dragons are able to crouch using C and then enter a sprint by running. Acid spitters are still faster on the ground, but bios have a much better turning radius. A bio dragon's stamina will also run out quicker on the ground. Last up is the ability they are known for, and that's their bioluminescent spit, causing dragons, and maybe future AI, to glow in exotic patterns and colours. One spray will give a dragon a full minute of glow, but 5 will last 15 minutes. This effect can be washed off in water. The bio themselves can glow simply by pressing Q. Other than looking cute and making dragons glow, the bio doesn't have any obvious gameplay features, and is a single bite for most dragons to take down. However, it can serve some useful functions in a clan. The main one is marking other dragons to be taken down in PvP. Having a bio light up a single target can help the whole group focus fire and avoid losing that target. They are also the fastest dragons in the game, making them an invaluable scout, particularly with their size. When it comes to nesting, bios have glowing nests, so you're going to want to stick to the future caves and try and keep them hidden. They are also planned to have nests that can be attached to the walls, which will give them more options to hide away safely and put them out of reach. They have 5 eggs per nest, and are actually proven to be very useful for learning the nesting system, due to getting all 7 of their mutation points when they reach adulthood, letting them stat up to dominant in nesting quickly. This does come at the cost of them not being able to elder. Now you know how to play a bio, let's have a look at some of the nesting locations. These will likely change in the future, with a lot more cropping up over time, but for now it should give you a rough guide on what to look for. There will be one location that will likely be removed soon, as it's a little bit unintended. Sorry Echo, the players come first. The first and most clear option is Blossom Island. It is full of flowers, out of the way in the centre of the lake. It has very little to offer for other dragons, other than a few mushrooms, and it's where you'll most likely see bios nesting in PvE or DvE servers, and on ruled community servers it's often marked as a safe zone, or even restricted to bios. On PvP or clan servers it can still be a popular spot, but it's very easy for a dragon to fly over and wipe out the clutch, or even the parents, due to how well known it is. Over at Big Rock you can find 2 flowers in their cave. However, it's a popular spot, and with not many areas to hide, it can be useful but only on servers that aren't populated. A little upriver, however, is a lovely little cave with 2 flowers and a lovely big blue crystal near the back. This blue glow coupled with the stones in front make it a great little spot to nest out of the way and hidden. It has an added feature of another flower on top of the hill by Lookout Tree, giving a spot for an adult or 2 to keep an eye on the area without needing to go in and out of the cave. As mentioned before, there are 2 flowers on the big ledge next to the waterfall. Great as a pit stop, but way too open for nesting outside of PvE. Flying up above Jacqueline Falls, towards the left rock cliff, is actually another one of my favourite spots. There is a nice sized lake that I've been calling the Overlook, with a flower out in the open and 2 more hidden on the upper ledge, but it's the cave on the left that is the real treasure. It has 3 flowers inside, and while pretty open, it does have a little alcove bag here that might be able to hold a nest, particularly when they can be attached to walls. This area is not very popular due to the lack of food, so it can be a great option, though expected to change in the future. Now there is a flower at River's End, but due to it being only one and the river being so popular, this isn't a good option for anything other than a pit stop location. The last spot I'm going to show you is very cheeky and not designed to be there, so expect it to be patched soon. Head on over to Arch and you'll find a flower on one of the upper ledges. Well, if you follow the ledge round, there is a tiny hole that, with careful hovering, you can get inside, and I think, I haven't tested it yet, but you can probably fit a nest inside. I'm not sure how safe it will be from breath attacks if they're down on the ledge, but it's certainly hidden, that's for sure. Hopefully you are now all set to play the bio, so find a nest and start lighting up the sky. See you soon!